Hi, this is Lisa Somerville for Divinity Designs. Today I'm here to share with you the release for August 2024. This month we're releasing 2 stamp sets and 3 custom dies. The 2 stamp sets are clear stamp. The first set, God Verses. This is a set of 5. And God Quotes. This is a set of 6. When using clear stamps, you'll want to condition them prior to using. Conditioning your stamps helps ensure a nice crisp image when stamping. To condition my clear stamps, I use a sanding block and go back and forth over the stamp. This helps remove any film or residue that might be left on the stamp. Then ink the stamp with a freshly inked ink pad or heat emboss for best results. Next, we have the 3 custom dies. Mini Slimline Flourishy Frame. This die coordinates with the Mini Slimline card base and the Mini Slimline die sets. Slimline Flourishy Frame. This die coordinates with the Slimline card base and the Slimline die collection. You'll die cut the dies following the directions for your die cutting machine. If desired, you can emboss the dies to further define the piercing on these die sets. Here's the Mini Slimline Flourishy frame along with additional Divinity Designs products on a finished card. And here's the Slimline Flourishy frame along with additional Divinity Designs products on a completed card. To further embellish the card, you could add some of our Folk Flowers die cuts. Here's the Mini Slimline Flourishy frame on the Mini Slimline card base. And here you can see I've added an additional Mini Slimline die to add color behind the decorative frame. To change the look of the card, you can add the Mini Slimline thin pierced frame. We do also carry a Mini Slimline envelope die so that you can easily mail your Mini Slimline cards. Shown here is the Slimline Flourishy frame on the Slimline card base. And here you can see one of our Slimline dies was used to die cut pattern paper to layer behind the die cut. Here's the addition of the Slimline pierced frame. And shown here, I've added the Slimline scalloped rectangles. And here you can change the look of your card by adding the Slimline thin pierced frame. Many different combinations that you can create by using the Mini Slimline Flourishy frame and Slimline Flourishy frame along with the coordinating die sets. And the last die set for the August 2024 release is the Arches Shaker set. This is a set of 8. The pierced arches are the decorative frame, and then the plain arches will be cut from cardstock and acetate to complete the shaker. Here's the smallest size arch from the Arches Shaker set. You can see that you can change the look of the arch by adding some of our additional die cuts. And here's the largest arch used on an A2 card. And shown here are all the arches die cut and stacked together. Now let's create a shaker using the Arches Shaker set. Here I have the arch die cut from pattern paper. I have the acetate window. And here you can see I've die cut multiple pieces of cardstock. I'm going to be stacking my die cuts together to create a flat shaker instead of using foam tape. And here I have one of our foiled sentiments from our foiling die duos. I'm going to start out by adding the pierced arch frame to the acetate. Here you can see I've added the foil embossed sentiment to the background of the die cut arch. And next I'm going to use adhesive to stack the remaining die cut pieces together and add them over the background like you see here. Then I'm going to add the shaker elements like you see here, and then I'm going to enclose those shaker elements with the frame die cut that's been adhered to the acetate. And now I can use this arch to embellish my cards, scrapbook pages, or home decor projects. And here you can see the arch shaker on a finished A2 card. And here's a closer look at some of the projects that I've created using the August 2024 release along with additional Divinity Designs products. Now let's take a look at some of the projects created by the design team using the August 2024 release, along with additional Divinity Designs products. For more inspiration, visit the product pages on our website, like us on Facebook, or follow us on Instagram.